Hey guys, welcome on back into the channel. Of course, you clicked on it because of the title, but this video is coming through because it was a part of the focus group that I did last week. If you attended the focus group last week, I really appreciate your feedback. And going forward, the focus group is pretty much just a way for me to figure out or to see what is working and what is not working. Okay, and I try to take into account all the feedback, which is fine. Something you don't like, something you do like, it's not going to bother me. That's the whole point of me doing the focus group. So I will do the focus group again. It's probably going to be geared more so towards the end of the month, unless I do it. If I do it sooner, you will see the live that comes up that says focus group. Okay, but we are here because this is going to be the reading for my lovely water signs. Okay, so if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then this reading is going to be for you. Now, this is for the month of October. Okay, so we came to a consensus that I would do these monthly readings, but it will not be 12 individual signs. It would just be 4 separate videos based on your element. That's as much as I can give you at this particular point. So, hate it or love it to all my dogs on top. But I'm gonna shine. I'm just kidding. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. If you didn't know what that was 50 Cent. Literally, hate it or love it. So let's see. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, October 2023. First card out, we have the star. You know what? I heard you're reminiscing. You're reminiscing over something. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with reminiscing. Some of you, the way it's coming across is that you're reminiscing in a manner that it seems like you're like in la la land a little bit. So with that being said, you have to make sure that you are paying attention and that you're not making stupid mistakes because you're in la la land, okay? But we do have the energy of Aquarius coming through. We also do have the energy of siblings. So this is actually a good month if you want it to be where you can find common ground when it comes to sibling issues or when it comes to your community, okay? Or maybe even step parents, because maybe some of you are having some issues when it comes to step parents, or maybe they're not officially your step parent because some people could just be together for a long time and then they say we're married, etc. So it could just be one of those. Okay. But I'm also getting something around dating. So, those of you that are single, this could be the month where you are starting to regain your confidence back that you are wanting to start dating again. You're going to do a lot of online meeting, a lot of online dating from what I'm getting here. The star is number 17 in the tarot, which breaks down to number 8. So, you have to be careful and you have to take your time because Saturn is still at play here. Now, naturally, Saturn is at home in Aquarius, but Aquarius also has that co ruler of Uranus, okay? And Uranus can be symbolic of kind of like the heavens, okay? It's like Mount Olympus in some sort of a way. So, with that being said, I'm saying that because some of you may already be dating or you are dealing with somebody that has a very strong godlike complex, kind of like literally like being on the Mount of Olympus. So you may have some difficulties here when it possibly pertains to jealousy, jealousy from peers, jealous, but more so jealousy from people that you are in relationships with. And a lot of this is possibly coming from, you are getting into a more healing place. Maybe you're being more sure of yourself, it but it also could be that you're just being more comfortable with who you are. So with that comes pushback, comes backlash because people kind of want you to be here all the time. See, the Page of Cups gets stuck in a particular time frame whenever he was emotionally wounded. Okay, some of you may have been emotionally wounded by a Scorpio because for some reason I'm thinking of like the scorpion's tail, the stinger. So some of you may have been wounded by a Scorpio or you may have been wounded by somebody younger. Some of you, this could even possibly be by the father or mother of your child. They may be the source of your wounds, and you're healing that right now, and that's fine. But like I said, with the number 8 coming through, Saturn is saying that you need to take your time with these wounds, with addressing these wounds, okay? Because some of you, it's like you are just you may be having the mindset is I'm just gonna wake up and I'm gonna be all healed. And Saturn is just like, I got news for you. That ain't gonna happen. Okay? See what's behind it? The Queen of Swords. And that just goes along with what I was talking about. She's withdrawn. She's withdrawn because of the things that she has went through, okay? But some of you, remember I said some of you have been stung by a Scorpio, or you possibly have been stung by another water sign like yourself, and you are working on healing through that, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, you're coming through as the Queen of Swords. So you could be cutting off a lot of people during this time. Or some of you, even though you're going into this energy of you are ready to date, I'm not really convinced. The way it comes across to me is that you want to date because you want to occupy your time from this situation. But emotionally speaking, you're just not ready because you are the Queen of Swords. I mean, some of you water signs, you may not even really be believing in love at this particular point, or you may be dealing with somebody who is putting this bad energy on you, convincing you that you should not believe in love or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So remember I talked about jealous partners. Some of you you're dealing with that right now. You know, your life is starting to it doesn't mean that this is a very fast paced type of thing. But some of you guys, your life is starting to move in a different progressive direction. It is slow, but it's progression nonetheless. And you have what I say, hate it or love it to all my dogs on top. I'm gonna shine only until my heart stop. Go ahead and envy me. That's how it is. That's exactly the song that I'm getting. Oh, Amazon. Um, let's see. I don't have anything today. I don't think. I'll check in a minute. But anyway, it kind of threw me off. Let's take a look at some more cards. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, October 2023. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands. Okay, I almost want to say renege. Somebody has possibly reneged on a deal, or somebody could be reneging on a deal but by the third week, or actually before the third week of this month. This feels like do you ever remember whenever you were a kid and you did like that game where it's just like no take backs? This is kind of like the vibe I'm getting here. No take backs. Okay. Or like somebody's trying to do that. Be careful of sending money to the wrong person because I don't think you're going to get that back. Again, no takebacks. Okay, we do have the energy of a short distance trip, short distance travel is coming through. I don't necessarily think you're going to make it at this particular point. Some of you may end up losing your passport. Some of you guys are possibly trying to change your position when it comes to your career, but it seems like your resume is being ignored or your phone calls are being ignored. You know, it's that energy where they send you something and it's kind of coming across like they want to move forward, but then for some reason they're retracting. I'm kind of getting that vibe. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords. So some of you actually may be thinking about moving to a different place, a different city. With this again, the Six of Swords is very Aquarius energy. I don't really see Aquarius just based off of their nature. We have Saturn and then we have Uranus. I don't really see Aquarius energy being kind of like that larger than life type of personality or city living. So some of you could be trying to downsize, downgrade, maybe go for a more quieter existence. But there's also this energy where it seems like you want to hide. Either you're trying to some of you are trying to hide from the world because you are going through a transition right now and you don't necessarily know what's going on. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So a lack of security. It could be a lack of financial security. So some of you may decide to drop everything, quit your job, and just go for something else. You know, it is very dramatized in a way during this month of October because, again, a lot of you don't know how to handle the transitions that are happening. It's almost like you're breaking down a little bit internally. So you're trying not to panic, but really you are panicking. But that's why that star energy and that Page of Cups energy is coming through, because some of you, this situation that's happening is just like a reiteration of what you already went through whenever you were like a child, when you felt alone, when you felt like nobody was there. So this situation is coming up again because the universe is trying to see, okay, how are you going to react this time around? Have you changed? Have you decided? Have you found a better way to deal with this situation or these people or these emotions? Okay. And some of you, I mean, it may seem like evil eye is on you. Some of you guys, evil eye is on you, but that's why I talked about jealousy. It can be one of those situations where it's like just before things are about to take off, it's like everything is falling apart. Stability is falling. Okay. All this stuff is just, it's not making any sense. Let me say that. But there is something that you need to leave behind. It could be an attitude, it could be a place. Okay, it could be a routine because we have the sixth house, so the house of routine is coming through. And some of you need to leave behind a very routine relationship. It's very on and off, very hot and cold. And again, maybe this could be somebody who is jealous of you. Okay, so it's no wonder you can't get to a place of stability, because it could be that this person doesn't want you to be better than them, but you're not ready to let go. You see how I talked about it's time to put something behind you. But and I also talked about how this transition is going to be difficult for some of you. We have the see, I told you. We have the 4 of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Cups. So there is some sort of breather coming. The 14th, the 4th, 24th, the 7th, the 17th, the 8th. Okay. Um some type of offer is on hold now that I think about it. But why? Why is this offer on hold? The Devil, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Oh, some of you guys could be putting an offer on hold when it comes to a house. Maybe you were trying to buy a house that's being put on hold. He's of course he's moving. It's like he's moving sticks from one place to another. He could be trying to build. I can see the 4 of Pentacles being a little bit of a builder, but he needs to save first to kind of like gather the materials. So again, a lot of water signs, you're in this building phase. The Devil energy is coming through, but he's in reverse. Okay, somebody has a hoarding problem. Okay. Could be you, could be a parent, could be a brother, sister, could be a lover. We have the Hermit. Remember, I said the lessons are repeating. We have the Page of Wands. He's in reverse, though. Okay, so there's some sort of karmic situation that you're not done with, and this cycle is not going to be closed out yet. So that kind of makes sense why the Death card was coming in reverse. Okay, but it's like you're moving in the right direction. However, your footsteps seemed a little bit blocked, or you just feel a little bit blocked. You're carrying on a little bit more than what you could chew. Okay, definitely. Some of you could be moving by yourself. I mean, I hate to say it. Some of you guys will be moving out of a house that you share with somebody. If you've already done this, um, you're getting in that energy where you're considering going back, but you're only considering going back because things are low right now. If things were high, you wouldn't even be thinking about this person. So, water signs during this month, you have to resist the urge of going back out of desperation or out of, I need help. You get what I'm saying? Because some of you, it's kind of coming across that way. Okay. The Knight of Cups is just reiterating the fact that you are heading towards the future. Okay. But still, I need to clarify because those cards came out pretty quickly. I just want to clarify why something is on hold. Why is this on hold? Could be a relationship, could be a job. The Devil wanted to come out again. Could be school. Some of you guys, they could be holding your transcripts, holding your degree because there's something that came in on the back end that you need to pay for. Water signs. Why is this on hold? What's blocking and why is this blocked? Why is it on hold? Okay. We have the Hermit. We have a couple cards. Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords. Oh, some of you guys, it's on hold because you're too busy wishing for bad luck to strike this person because of the way that they've treated you. That's why your stuff is on hold. Because you're trying to handle karma in your own way instead of just letting it do its thing. Some of you are, especially if this person left you for somebody else. Okay. Or again, for some of you guys, you will end up finding out during this month that this person is quite jealous of you. And there's going to be some things that you discover, and it's going to be like, wow, you're really like that. So you're going to want to try to take matters in your own hands, karmically speaking. And it's just going to block your own footsteps from moving forward. And I would also say you have to make sure that you are not allowing people to rain on your parade, because there will be a moment of truth that will be coming through. And I also do feel like there will be some good news in regards to clarity. Some of you will get clarity if you moved on from someone. It was a spur of the moment. You will actually get clarity that there was no third party. You jumped the gun. Okay. Some of you guys, you used excuses or use finances. You just use something as a way to break from this person. Um, Maybe you just wanted an excuse to take a break, but it does feel like if you are separated from somebody, especially Sagittarius, air sign, I don't see a third party here like you thought it was. This person may have had to go and help out like their grandmother or their mother with something, and they just didn't want to bother you with this type of energy. Okay. Um, I also feel like somebody actually broke up a connection because they wanted to go and cheat. But now that they see that that situation didn't work out, now they're kind of like trying to come back. This could be you or the other person. I don't discriminate. Just because I'm doing your reading, it doesn't mean that you can't be held accountable for the things that you do. You know who you are. Okay. But I feel like this is really good energy because, like I said, something will come through. But it could be some of you, you're struggling to move on as well because you really just want clarity from this person, why it went this way, why they did what they did. Don't bother because you honestly may not even get this until 2024. So you're going to be sitting up here waiting to get clarity on why a company let you go, or why a boyfriend or girlfriend broke up with you, or why you're getting a divorce. You're not going to get the answer at all, or you'll get the answer, but it won't be until a year later. Think about how much time would have been wasted by you waiting for an answer. Okay. You're starting fresh, you're starting anew. Things are definitely not stable right now, but that's okay. You're still heading in the right direction. So, some of you, you may have to deplete your savings in the next 4 weeks to like make things okay. Yeah, the tower wanted to come out. So, this goes back to, like I said, clarity. So, you may have to dip into your savings for the next 4 weeks, especially if you're trying to look for a job, but it's not the end of the world. Three of Wands, yes. What I say? Let it go. There's no sense in you waiting for a response. There's no sense in you waiting for an answer. We have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Page of Cups. Emotionally, just to be honest with you, you don't know how to let shit go. And that's why your relationships are not working. And then you sit here and you kind of sulk. For some reason, this transition feels like somebody that is sulking. Look at it. I let it go. And then, I'm alone. And then I'm back again, sulking about it, trying to stir up some shit to try to figure out, why, or you're just trying to trigger, or they're trying to trigger you, whatever the situation is. You're sulking. It's not going to help you in this particular situation. Okay. Some of you will possibly letting go of your independence, or, um, some of you don't want to let go of your independence. So you're going to stay in this codependent type of energy. But like I said, this may be somebody who could very much be jealous of you. I kind of do feel like there is somebody that you're close to that's kind of jealous of you. Okay. The cards are kind of like saying that you need to let this person go, let them go figure out on their, yeah. And focus on you, focus on gathering your emotions, focus on getting back into a better situation or better spot emotionally. Five of Pentacles, yeah, lost something. I said it. Some of you have lost a job. Some of you have lost some type of payment, or you could possibly end up losing some type of payment if you're not being mindful about who you're sending money to. So be careful about that. But all in all, water signs, like I said, you're moving forward in the right direction, but you can't continue to hang on to what you're used to. That's why life is not changing. Some of you can't continue to hang on to this person who's very codependent of you, but a lot of it is jealousy. Some of you, You can't hang on to what you think the reason is why you and this person broke apart, because you're going to look like a fool whenever that time comes, and um you realize that that didn't really happen, okay? Some of you need to let it go. I know it's easier said than done when it comes to maybe a company that did you wrong. You're not going to get anywhere because they're not going to change their decision on the matter. So, water signs need to let go, stop hanging on to emotional baggage, okay? And, just keep moving forward as best you can. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Do not invest right now or buy a new car. Some of you want to. No. Pay it down another 4 months, and I feel like it'll be a better time. We have the Emperor, okay? Father energy, but just really stability. Six of Cups, the Two of Cups. There is somebody new coming in. You don't know this person, but I think maybe this person may have already tried to come in, but because you're still hanging on to the past, they've skipped over you. Okay. So, water signs, this has been your reading for the month of October. I will see you guys later, which includes the videos for air, earth, and fire. But bye.